Hey guys, it's Sedalia Schwartz. I'm here at our BMW dealership with Nick Orlando. We are standing in front of the stunning i4 M50. Nick, this thing has some power, but it's also electric. And I've had so many people ask me questions about electric, and to be quite honest, I have those questions too. You know, what's the range? How does the car perform? The technology, charging, you name it. I have questions, people do as well, and I think we should get started with some of those questions and see if electric is good for my life or everyone else's life as well.
So this is the i4 M50. It is our smallest electric sedan currently. The M50 version is the most powerful one, so you get the most horsepower with this one. We also offer the i440, which is below this. Comes in rear-wheel drive or all-wheel drive. That has about 280 to 300 miles of range depending on what wheels you get. The i435, below that, is only rear-wheel drive currently and gets you about 275 miles of range depending on what wheels you get. This one, the i4 M50, will have about 270 miles of range if you get the smaller wheels, and if you get the larger wheels, it's going to be about 225 miles of range.
Tell me a little bit about the M part of that, because I wouldn't really necessarily think electric and M go hand in hand, but with BMW they do.
By all means, this is an M car. If you actually compare it to an M3 rear-wheel drive competition, this will beat it to 60 by 0.1 seconds. The handling is also another big component of this vehicle. Electric cars allow you to have a much higher refresh rate with the traction control and stability control. A gas car can change how much power it sends to a given wheel maybe 10 times a second max. An electric vehicle, it's nearly unlimited for all intents and purposes. So this car can send power around to different wheels way quicker than any internal combustion engine, which means that this torque vectoring all-wheel drive system is actually better than some M cars, if you could believe it.
That's amazing. You threw a lot of good information at me. If I were to break it down, this car has everything that you would expect with an M, with a BMW. All the DNA is here, but it's all electric.
Yes, and it can dance very well.
Awesome. I like to dance. Obviously, this has the same technology as any new BMW. The platforms are the same, the DNA is all there. But the thing that is different about this technology for the electric is you have everything on an app that is right at your fingertips. One thing that I read up about is the key and the transferring of the key. So as an example, I'm away on holiday because we know we're going to get some snow, and now they're street cleaning. I can give you my key and you can actually move my car. Is that correct?
Correct. It's available with pretty much all new BMWs currently. The My BMW app will let you put a digital key onto your smartphone and share it with up to 5 people. Once you've shared the key, you can remove it with someone if you don't trust them afterwards, or you can give them complete unrestricted permission and leave them on for like a trusted family member, something like that.
What does the infrastructure look like as far as charging, and how do I know I need to charge the car?
Charging infrastructure around the country is currently with level 2 and level 3 chargers.
What does that mean?
Level 2 will charge the car at about 240 volts, which means that the car will charge from 0 to complete in about 8 hours. Level 3 charging is the fastest charging available and recommended for road trips. It can charge the car from 10% to 80% in a half hour roughly.
So what does the infrastructure look like if I am on a road trip? Are there stations all over the world?
Yeah, so these stations are, it varies based on distance, kind of what area you're in. A more rural area will have less charging stations compared to an area like Boston, like where you are in. But the standard level 2 and level 3 chargers will be good for most people to do road trips in most parts of the countries. And there is an Electrify America offer with all BMW battery electric vehicles currently, which is 2 years of free level 2 charging, up to an hour, level 2. And then you also have an additional 2 years of free level 3 charging, which is through 30-minute free sessions.
Let's just say now my day is complete and I'm home, but can I plug it at home? What do I need in order to do that?
So at home charging, you have level 1 and level 2 available. All of our battery electric vehicles will ship with a level 1 and level 2 charger included. Our plug-in hybrids will ship with only a level 1. Level 2 is going to be more than enough for most people. I do not recommend to use just a level 1. A level 1 will take about 100 hours to charge a car from zero. It's not practical. It should be used for mostly emergency situations. But level 2 is what I recommend. When you place an order for your electric vehicle, or when you know you're going to acquire one, I strongly recommend that you just have an electrician come in, install a 240 volt dryer outlet in your garage next to where you're going to want the charger, just so you're ready for it.
That seems pretty easy. Call the electrician, have him assess the area, meaning the home, and install, is it called an electric charger, or are we calling it something else?
It's a 240 volt adapter. A lot of electricians prefer to it just as a dryer plug, as they are already used in households for dryer sockets.
And does the car come with a cord to plug that in?
Yes, so the battery electric vehicles will come with a level 2 charger included. You do not have to purchase one, you just have to get that you just have to get the 240 installed in your garage.
Excellent. Well, Nick, you've dropped a lot of really good knowledge on us today. Keep your questions coming. You can send them over to ask@Lyon-Waugh.com. That'll go directly to me. Nick is our guru. He's a BMW genius, and we're looking forward to learning a lot more about electric.